Namaste. You know, I've been this bitch. I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. So if you don't like the truth, baby, this ain't the channel for you. Backspace delete. Do what you gotta do. We're gonna get right into it. Let me get my music up, and we're just gonna go straight from there. Period. Taurus. Sagittarius. Say my name. Say my name. Hold on, y'all. Libra. Libra. Aries. Libra. Something going down. Something going down. That's the way it seems. Sagittarius. Say my name. Say my name. Okay. A couple more. Aquarius. Taurus. No, that was Aries. Leo. Cancer. Leo. All right. Last two. Pisces. Capricorn. Yeah. Because that's Virgo. Yep, Capricorn. Okay. One 11 on the clock. Intuition. Okay. It went off, I guess. Somebody wants you to say their name. Okay. If you are gay, be happy in the lifestyle that you chose. You happy? I love it. Somebody hears some secrets coming out, or some secrets have been revealed to an individual you're viewing. It's more so with the energy of with this moon cycle, what's happened in the dark is coming to the light. People can't hide behind things or try to act like there's something that they're not. No, everything is being exposed. That's awesome. You like it, I love it. As long as you're happy with the lifestyle that you chose, I don't give a fuck what anybody else think, you know? And as long as you know yourself. You can't hear me? Okay. I'm telling you, as long as you're happy with the lifestyle that you chose, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Listen, as long as you're happy in the lifestyle that you chose, and you know yourself, and you got your own identity, I wouldn't care what nobody else think. Be confident in the skin that you in, and be happy in the skin that you in. And let the naysayers say what they gotta say. Other than that, fuck it. Alright, where's the collective at currently? Somebody feel like somebody acting kind of shady. Say my name. If nobody around you, say, baby, I love you. You ain't running a game. Alright, where's the collective at? Currently divine. Thank you. Thank you. This is a collective reading. There's messages in here for you, but the whole reading is not for you. Okay, so somebody here is operating out of their naked truth, being their self and being unapologetic for being yourself. It's that energy, and the more authenticity is the highest frequency, highest vibration, right there with love, unconditional love. So the more that you operate out of authenticity, the more you're shining, the more people see you for who you are and not who other people. It's the energy of like, in the world full of people that act like somebody else or want to be like celebrities, or everybody want to be somebody else's identity or twin, right? It's more so the energy of like, I'm operating out of myself, I'm authentic. So in a world full of people portraying other people, you radiate light, you shine because you're being yourself. It's the energy of like, you can't really tell the real from the fake if everybody acting like each other. But it's more so the energy like, I'm just going to be myself and I'm going to be unapologetic about it. I'm going to be brazenly me. And this is putting somebody in celestial alignment. Like, you're in alignment because it's the energy of like, I'm getting to know myself. I have my own identity. I'm being myself. And I'm not apologizing for being myself. So that puts somebody in alignment, balance and alignment, because that's what you're supposed to do. Tap into your higher self and be yourself, not somebody else. If anything, you're a trendsetter. People try to be like you, not the other way around. 32, 41, 30 could be significant. Blue, yellow, pink, purple, green, or trees could be significant. Somebody really like trees or like hug trees. A goat. Yellow. Yeah, because like I said, in a world full of, hi everybody. In a world full of people that's portraying other images or masking up to protect themselves, masking up so, because they feel like their authentic self wouldn't be accepted, or the inner crowd that they hang with so willingly wouldn't accept them if they be the real them. It's more so with an image of like, if I portray that I'm a hard ass, and really I'm a lover boy, lover girl, but to the world I'm this hard ass. That's the mask I'm putting on. So if I was to, that's like me hanging out with a bunch of bullies because I portrayed the image of being a hard ass, right? And then I start to show these vulnerable, sensitive aspects of myself, this lover side of me, an emotional side of me. They gonna look at me like I'm crazy because that was never the image that I introduced them to. They gonna look at me like, man, that ain't true. Like, get out your feelings. I just really need to vent. Like, I'm just being honest. This is how I feel. But it's the image that a person put on. So, like I said, somebody's more so in the energy of being in their naked truth, and somebody is still masking up as a defense mechanism. 18. Somebody could be 18, have an 18-year-old, be born on the 18th of a month. Or this could just be life path numbers. Let her go. Somebody's realizing they love somebody when they let them go. Okay. Well, I guess you're the second one that came in here. Like I said to the first person, if you know who you are and you're happy with who you are, you got your own identity, I wouldn't care what anybody else think. Period. You like it, I love it. So it's more so an image, or a person have to wear different masks for different crowds to be around different people. Because it's like, okay, you know the hard ass me, you know the softer version of me, the sensitive version of me, you know the cocky, ego, arrogant side of me. It's more so of that energy. Whereas like somebody's like, fuck that, I'm gonna lead with self, I'm not gonna lead with arrogance, ego, pride, vanity. But this was somebody's defense mechanism. Or somebody could be like a mechanic, or went to like a mechanic recently to get work done on their car. But this is somebody's defense mechanism because they're deep down inside, they feel like if they be authentically them, brazenly them, vulnerable, people around them won't accept them. The world won't accept them, but it's only because they haven't accepted themselves. I think this is a geek bar. Yeah. I usually get Mr. Fogg's, but the store by me don't sell them, so I had to get a geek bar. Okay, that's awesome. Mmm. Oh. Okay, period. Y'all claiming each other. Clock that T. He came in stating the same thing. Okay. Oh, okay. I see you clock it. So yeah, and somebody could be of African descent, white. Somebody could wear a lot of white. L vapor. Oh yeah, we spoke, believe it or not. You came in second to him. All right. Where else is the collective at? So it's more so breaking back these layers and identifying who you are. At the end of the day, you got society telling you who you should be. You got celebrities. If you idolize celebrities, you're looking at them as idols and role models of what you should be because you want the type of lifestyle that they live, or you want the riches that come with the lifestyle that they live. But what you got to know is celebrities don't expose every single thing. They're not going to expose everything that happens in the dark, what they had to do to get to that point, who they had to step on to get there. So you got those people that you're idolizing. You got school counselors, guidance counselors, shit, police, if you talk to the police. You got them telling you who you should be. Then you got, what was I about to say? You got your grandparents. It's more so the energy of peeling back those layers and being yourself and figuring out who you are versus who people told you you should be. Oh, hi, beautiful. You look so good. Hi. How are you doing, Miss Sagittarius? This is your man, Mr. Sagittarius. You are so smooth. What's up, Queen? I see you're doing your thing, fire to fire. Hi, how are you? You are so smooth. That was funny. Yeah, somebody's going through seasons. Or like I said, somebody picked up different masks through different seasons they went through. So a mask could be, even if I'm really hurt about a situation, I mask up and act like I don't give a fuck. That's a mask. Really, you give a fuck, but you portraying the image that you don't. You get what I'm saying? So somebody's identifying that the different seasons that they went through, they had to pick up different mechanisms and different masks to protect themselves. Whereas somebody's like, shit, the seasons that I've been through molded me to be my authentic self. And that's why I'm shining. So take out resonate. Like I said, some secrets got revealed to somebody. Or this is what somebody's coming into, but I asked, where are you guys at right in the now, in the present? Some secrets is coming out. Somebody could like camels, rode a camel, went to like a desert type of area, or this could be what somebody wants to do. Goat, camels, goats are significant. Mermaids. Or somebody could watch like conspiracy theories, like are mermaids real? Somebody could be into like conspiracy theories type of energy. Somebody could have a thigh tattoo. But like I said, it's more so the energy, yeah, because this is bringing somebody joy. It's more so the energy of like, okay, I'm not going to victimize myself. Everybody goes through something. And a saying I used to go by coming up is somebody's always going through worse than what you're going through, right? It's more so the energy of turning pain into power and allowing yourself to shine from the pain that you've been through, getting a lot of joy from things, or it's coming to peace with self, coming to peace with your situation, your circumstances, acceptance, and it's bringing a person a sense of joy. And I'm not gonna sit here and dwell in this shit. How can I turn this shit into light? Somebody's connecting to oneness. Type energy. Alright, what else? Yeah, somebody here, you're a wounded healer. You go through a bunch of shit and you heal yourself. It's more so with that image. Okay, I'm visualizing something. It's more so with that image of like, you know, when you got soldiers that went to war and they get wounded in combat, right? And they duck off, they tuck off, they patching up their wounds so they can go back to war. It's more so with that type of energy. 15, 16, 36, 1. it's more so that type of energy like, I'm not gonna let shit keep me down. I understand that I gotta heal this aspects of myself, and I understand the more I go through life, the more I'm gonna heal and heal and heal and heal and heal. But don't let my wounds confuse you to the point where I'm not healing or there's no motion going over here because of the wounding that I went through. It's more so with that type of energy, or that's what helped the person tap into their authentic self. The more healing work you do, the more you're openly you and unapologetic. I love that. Purple. Somebody like purple. 'Cause that's pungent and pink. Somebody's forgiving themselves for things that they self-sabotage as well. It's more so the energy, like I said, somebody wore a lot of masks, right? And a person could really give a fuck about a situation, but they'll mask up and act like they don't give a fuck to protect themselves, protect their heart, protect their image. Hi. Thank you. Yeah, you up now? Damn, man. Oh, man. Hi, cutie. Hi, beautiful. You sleep good? Okay, like I said, it's more so the internet. Yeah? What else? You have a dream? Hi. You want Teddy? Here you go. Okay. It's more so the energy of like, if I put on a mask, act like I don't give a fuck, right? That's me self-sabotaging the way. But if the image that I put up is nonchalant, don't really give a fuck, somebody got to keep up with this mask and keep up with this image. Yeah. You up? Here, how about this? You could take the tabby. Somebody listens to jazz here too. Y'all, I thought I had this in the bag. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm like, she sleep. No, I didn't. There you go, beauty. Okay. So like I said, it's just more so the image of, I keep saying image, or it's really about a person's image. And that's why they wore these masks, because maybe somebody don't want to come off as soft. So they come off as nonchalant instead, and that's the mask they put on. But really in reality, it don't make you soft being vulnerable. So somebody's identifying ways that they self-sabotage themselves and is forgiving themselves. Somebody could have a daughter and a son, could have two kids, and or somebody could just have a daughter, somebody could just have a son type energy. Somebody here got some good juju. You got good karmic depth. 7, 24, 28, 15, 16. Cosmic power. And somebody, that's why I said, whomever is in alignment, you're brazenly being you, because brazen came out too. You're brazenly being you. You're authentically being you. You're shining, being yourself. And you're in alignment. You're in a state of joy. Shit is coming out, but it's like, yeah, all right, cool. I understand that that's a part of a spiritual awakening. Yeah. Things coming to light is a part of an awakening. That's fine. Like, I'm not going to let this knock me off my joy. Whereas somebody else here, a different energy is more so going through the healing journey. Hi. Why did I just do that? Somebody else is here going through their healing journey, going through different seasons. identifying ways that they self-sabotage, identifying different masks that they put on, a persona that, or somebody could have like a persona, like they're, okay, when you think of like celebrities like Nicki Minaj, on stage she got a different persona, or Beyonce, on stage they got a different persona than who they actually are in person. That could be cute. I said cute. But thank you. Different seasons, different seasonings. Awesome. Yeah. It could be somebody energy where they put on a persona. Right? Yeah, you can't get in the camera. Yeah, this is not gonna be a long live at all. Boop, boop. Here, you wanna bang on that? Here you go. And somebody's also identifying, or a secret that came out could be somebody having sacred lusts, looking at sacred lusts. Thank you. I didn't even see what he was saying. Life is spicy. Sometimes it's a blend. Sometimes it's sweet. I like that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful quote. I like that. If somebody's tapping more into their creativity, or somebody is just identifying, okay, this was lust in my life. That was a season in my life. That was something that I had to learn these lessons from. So then further down the line, I don't confuse lust with love. It's more so with the energy. I self-sabotage for lust. Not connection. Lust. Sex. Desires. And how are you? How have you been, Mr. MIA? Hi, kitty. Hi. And if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Oh, thank you, Mama. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. I think actually one of my cards is on the ground as we speak. Hold on, y'all. Don't move. Oh. Yeah, okay. Fuck the card. I'll get it later. Oh, you want that? Thank you, cutie. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Here. How about you do this? You want to draw? Draw a heart. Yay. Give it a go. Oh, don't put it in your hand. Good job. Okay. I hope everything is fine. Somebody is a divine feminine here message. So somebody could get a message here coming up. Somebody's a divine feminine here that's viewing, or somebody just more so tapped into the feminine side of their. It's more so the energy, like we embody both energies, the masculine and the feminine energy. Somebody's tapping more into the feminine, creative, nurturing, intuitive side. I am seeing here somebody is a channel. Somebody could be like a reader, do something on the spiritual, in the spiritual field, or somebody just has very strong intuition. And somebody just more so in this energy of like just being still, going with the flow, and understanding that just because it seemed like it's stillness in the physical, that don't necessarily mean that. It could be a lot of motion going on in the spiritual. Really? I hope, were you one of them? So somebody understands that they are a source. They are of the divine. They are a light, a beacon of light. I am also saying somebody here got a lot of allies, whether it's spiritually, physically. Divine supports this individual, a lot of comfort and a lot of natural assistance. So shit is playing out in divine order in a person's life. It's more so the energy like the people you expect to support you don't really, they don't support you, or they show little to no support. And divine is orchestrating things in your life for you to have that support. Different people in your life for you to have that support. You would think your friends and family will support you, and really reality it'd be a complete stranger that support you and go above and beyond to support you. It's more so with the energy, so somebody is seeing how the divine is playing out in their life and allowing a person to still win. Period. The fuck. cycle of life. Somebody here is going through different cycles of life. Like I said, somebody's going through different seasons. Somebody is definitely going through different seasons. And it's helping the person grow. Oh, what do I do with the top? You want to try red? I know you scratched my price sheet up, but that's okay. And that's red. That's black, and that's red. I try to stay strong because I'm a Sagittarius, half man, half beast, conquers all. I just saw a post and they said, if you haven't noticed, Sagittarius is the only one that got a weapon, the only sign that got a weapon, because you know we got the bow and arrow. But every other, they don't, you know, because we big dogs. Somebody do magic at night. Somebody does a lot of magic at night. And what do you want to watch, baby? You want to watch Blippi? Okay. Somebody is at crossroads and letting go. So it's like no matter how much magic the individual do, a person's still gonna let that shit go. Because somebody is in their masculine energy. That's that logic, problem solving type of energy, authoritative type energy. And like I said, it's the same energy as yesterday where it's like people can try to start fires in your life, but somebody here, you know how to put out wildfires. Some firefighters can't even control wildfires, but somebody here, you know how to control the fire more so than letting the fire control you, your life, how you move. And somebody here just be witnessing that shit. Like just sit, or you witness a lot of people go through karmic death, or people that try to set fires in your life, you witness their downfall in life. What'd you do with it, mama? What'd you do with it, baby? Can mommy see? Damn. I don't want it to dry out. Can mommy? She's just looking at me like, I don't know what you're looking for. Hi. Oh, that's a choking hazard. Yeah, that's scary. You can play with that. Thank you. What? I'm gonna move you, okay? Oh, there. Oh, bad y'all. Gotta be a mom too. Comes with the territory. I got it. And then, guess what? This is to erase it. You see that? Ah, uh-oh. I no say. Oh, you want to try? Here you go. And put it back over here. There you go. And you just erase. Give it a go, mama. Okay. So like I said, or somebody, you embody that yin yang energy. You embody that dark and you embody that light. More so, it's like I do the work. I'm putting the time in to do the healing, and that's why I'm balanced within both energies. Hi. Huh? No say. No sé. For mí, no pinche español. Pinche. That's from Chicago. Where are you from? Okay, let's see what this is. Let's see what this is getting at. If somebody's in an energy of feeling very secure within themselves, or somebody divine team is their personal security. Look, look, look. There you go. Somebody here is expanding, and you're coming into the season of expansion, and it's going to bring you a lot of stability. A lot of stability. Like I said, it's more so the energy of the people that you expect to support you. They don't be the ones that support you, but the more you expand your brand, things like that, the more stability is going to come into an individual's life. And somebody do be in hermit mode like a motherfucker. Like somebody be in isolation a lot. But isolation help a person heal type energy. I am seeing here somebody here, you are coming into fortune. And you're very protected. Like I said, somebody's spirit team is their security. Is their safety net. It's more so that type of energy. And somebody here, you're building your skills. Or when you're in hermit mode, You're sharpening your skills. It's that energy of iron sharpening iron. If somebody here is something significant about possessions or something, some type of prized possession to you is protected. I know, mama. Okay. All right, last one out this deck. 6, 22, 3, 2, 8, 24. No, that's 29. Not 24. 24 is out though. 17, 2, and 12. Somebody here, due to the fact that you walk in pure intent, sacred doors are opening for you. But you do need to trust in divine timing. And it's like, it's more so the energy of like I walked through experience, gained wisdom from my experiences. I healed, and since you operate out of cautious action, pure intent, some sacred doors are opening for you that the divine hand picked for you. Clock it. Natural form. I'm telling you, somebody be doing potions and shit. Somebody like red roses, or somebody is cleansing themselves, cleansing their energy, doing cord cuts and things of that aspect. I am saying here, somebody more so love their body in natural form, or you're showing up in natural form. Can't let nobody just rain on your motherfucking parade. Can't nobody expose you because you being you, or people be pillow talking about you, but you are open book. I don't hide nothing. I don't keep secrets. I don't act like something I'm not. So how can you expose authenticity? I show up authentic. How can you expose me, or how do you call yourself slandering me, talking about a storm I went through when that person could just come talk to me? I'll tell a motherfucker what I'm going through and be authentic about it. It's more so with an energy like, baby, you can't hold nothing over my head or talk down on me, because at the end of the day, I'm an open book. I don't fake the funk. I don't act perfect, and I damn sure don't hide what I go through, because I understand that what I go through could help somebody else go through what they go through. A storm I healed a year ago could help somebody heal a storm in the now. But expose. Okay. I understand that, but you don't. And that's where a person get fooled at. Because you think you're sitting back spreading gossip, lies, rumors, slandering a person, publicly humiliating a person. And it's like, should I be authentic through what I go through? That could have been a fraud. That could have been a phony. But the thing is, these people banked on you being a fraud and a phony because they wear a mask. They don't even accept themselves, but you accept yourself. So what would trigger them or have them move in a certain type of way wouldn't have you move in a certain type of way, because you don't move like that. Because you're not moving with a fake math. Somebody like math, or somebody could have did a math problem recently, or somebody, school's coming up, could help their kids when it comes to like math and shit like that. Just because you're wearing a mask and you're trying to hide your real self to the world, and you're afraid of being exposed for who you really are, don't misconstrue and think that I'm gonna react the same way you're reacting because I'm authentically being myself. It's a huge difference. The hell? Somebody, oh, and stability, harmony came out. Well, it was at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here is transcending. Yeah, and look, it's poking out. Somebody here is going with the flow and is bringing a person a lot of stability and harmony in their life. I am seeing here somebody, you're going through like a change and transformation, or the changes that you go through help you gain courage in the different situations, how you handle different situations. It's more so with an energy of like, and I said this in a past reading. When you think of like the Wizard of Oz, one dude wanted a heart. I think it was the Tin Man, he wanted a heart. The Scarecrow wanted a brain. The lion was cowardly, or even better, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Somebody could watch that shit growing up. It's more so with an energy where everybody looked at him like, just because the title was Courage the Cowardly Dog, you got to think of all the dark shit he faced. Scared and all, he may have ran, but at the end of the day, he had to face it to save the elder lady and the elder old dude that was taking care of him. So people portrayed him and viewed him as a coward because he got scared and he ran. But in reality, he never shied away from the challenge. He just ran and then went back to the challenge. So people looked at him like he was a coward. But this can be deceiving. Somebody tried to put a title on a person and portray a person a certain type of way. And really, in reality, the title that they put on your name never fit you in the first fucking place. It was never you. We conquer all with our weapon. You hear me? So it's more so with the energy, like it was never you. Just because a person say a person is this or say a person is that, don't mean that's stamped you in your personality and who you are. Oh, who you talking to? So it's more so with that energy. Just because you say that's me, I moved completely different. That's not my title. That's not who I am as an individual. When you think of Courage the Cowardly Dog, everybody thought he was a courage because he got scared, but the looks can be deceiving. How I choose to raise my kids solely follow me. But thank you for your concern. We do conquer all. That's pretty self-explanatory. So somebody here, you more so self-transcend. You transcend past human understanding. And that help a person change and transform and also gain the courage that they needed to move forward. So thank you for the hardship in life because it helped me grow. It helped me develop. It helped me with character development, emotional intelligence, wisdom. It helped me with that more so than breaking me. Thank you. If anything, I'm grateful. Because if I didn't go through what I went through, then I wouldn't be who I am today. Period. So it's more so with that energy where a person is transcendent, coming into unities with individuals or unity with self. And it's putting a person in the energy of being way more stable. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be starting a family or in a commitment, a family dynamic, or somebody wants to come into a commitment, a family dynamic, build the family, a home type energy. Somebody here is getting assistance and guidance from their ancestors and their spirit guides. Hi. 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 You're supposed to still be asleep. Hi. Here, cutie. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I don't understand that she's supposed to still be asleep. I put her to bed early today, too. And she still finds a way to get up. I just don't get it at this point. It is what it is. Hi. Okay, what else, Divine? Hi. Or somebody's, your spirit and your ancestors is giving you assistance. They're giving you guidance and they're talking to you. Their music, signs, synchronicities, things like that. You want to watch Timmy? Yeah, somebody here in the present moment, you're very abundant. Hi. And you express more gratitude so you can attract more abundance into your life, okay? Somebody's coming into a season of celebrations, getting a lot of gifts, whether that's from the divine or individuals that's around you, and heavy on the abundance energy, abundant type of energy. Can I get that? Let's trade. Here. Play with that. Thank you. So it's more so with that type of energy and alchemizing things that was meant to destroy you. Turning dark into light. Then I say turning your darkness into power, into profit. More so that type of energy. And yeah, heavy on the ancestors. Okay, mama. Hi. Hi, thank you. So sweet. You are so sweet. Thank you, beautiful. Let me move you. There you go. All right, and somebody is with a stalemate. There's no growth there, or somebody's trying to avoid the fact that they are with a stalemate. There's no growth. It's not going to go anywhere. Pisces, Capricorn could be significant. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody is partying a lot. a lot of external forces intervened, or a lot of external forces got an opinion and somebody falls victim to other people's opinions. And that's why they sabotage and they be guilty. It's more so of that type of energy. Okay. It's more so of that type of energy of, if a person make you happy but everybody disapprove of the person that makes you happy, you got to understand that, or brings you peace, stability, emotional, Cancer, Virgo, emotional security. They validate you, but they hold that ass accountable too. Don't get it twisted. And everybody in the world got an opinion about something that you doing. You got to understand that at the end of the day, you're going to be the person that's with that person. This is the person you're deciding to spend the rest of your life with. So choose wisely, because them people are not going to be in a relationship with you. Yeah, they may hop in, get a opinion, but they're not the one doing the relationship with you. It's more so that type of energy. Somebody here, then I say somebody's tapping into that nurturing side, showing themselves more compassion, or this is somebody's energy. Somebody ended a cycle here recently, or it's coming, something's coming to an end. Don't fight the inevitable. Don't fight change. This is going to help a person change and transform and grow. It's a stalemate. It's supposed to end. All right, what else? Somebody be in isolation thinking a lot. Or somebody was with a stalemate to use them as a distraction to not think about. It's more so the energy of some people try to be around a lot of people to avoid thinking and going into deep thought and avoiding isolation, because they know when they're in isolation, then they really got to sit back and hear their own thoughts and sit with self type of energy. So a person try to keep busy, more so heavy on the beliefs and a facade, or somebody's belief system was built off of other people around them. Built off of what a person thought they should do, how they should move. Somebody is in this energy of lack and doubt. And it's more so the energy of like, stop trying to go around the storm, jump over the storm, and go through that bitch. And address the emotions that you're feeling. And first of all, acknowledge how you're feeling. That's a real thing. Second of all, after you acknowledge how you feel, identify where the triggering or the feeling is stemming from, so then you know where to aim at towards healing. So then these emotions don't hold you up and keep you from moving forward or making you self-sabotage, because sabotage came out twice. Identify what defense mechanisms you picked up. Divine ancestor guides, somebody here went through a tower moment recently. And this was a tower for you to release things that's no longer serving your highest good. Do you have a Bugatti? No. I don't even know how I look. I don't know how a Bugatti look. I just know of the car because of the song. I woke up in a new Bugatti. This type of shit. Somebody here, divine, is detouring a person. This was fated to happen. This tower was fated to happen. This is the divine detouring a person to go a different way. Rejection is redirection. More so type of energy. Divine intervene in a situation. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You are in everything, aren't you? And this is for you to alchemize that darkness to light. Oh, thank you. You put it up. This was for you to learn self-love or walk your self-love journey. Tap more into your creative energy, your divine feminine energy. Balancing that masculine and feminine energy out. State intentions. Move with pure intentions. Move with a pure heart. Make cautious actions. Hi, Lowski. And somebody here, this is also for you to step into your truth, walk in your truth, and learn to express yourself in healthy ways. It's more so with that energy. I don't got to crash out to get my point across. Somebody here is at a distance from somebody. Or somebody could be doing long distance for the person. And somebody here is on timeout. Spirit put somebody's ass on a timeout from a person. I'm fine. Are you okay? My daughter was asleep and now she up. Somebody look at something like it's a wish fulfillment. It's more so like that genie in a bottle type of energy. Or somebody could look at somebody like a good luck charm. Give me a kiss. Since you don't like kissing me for real. Somebody here is getting messages in their dreams of how their ego ruined something or how they operate out of an ego. Or something significant about messages. Somebody also is facing karma for operating out of their shadow side or staying there, not wanting to grow past it. This is a part of justice, or the skills are being balanced type of energy. A feminine energy, open to receive, repression and regret. Somebody could be repressing pain and regret about decisions or paths they chose to take. Let's see. Regret. And regret about new beginnings. Or somebody don't really want to leave somebody behind, but they regret leaving somebody behind to go into new beginnings. They identify that the person is watching them and stalking them. They know what seeds they planted somewhere, but it's more so the energy of like taking action in a whole new direction, going somewhere else, having courage to do so, going into new beginnings, harvesting the seeds that they've sown, the seeds that they plant, and harvesting it somewhere else. It's more so of that type of energy. Because something that they chose out of their shadow side. It's not going through a dark night of the soul type of energy and identifying that you got to leave something behind. Regret. Repressing pain because you got to... It's more so the energy of like letting go, releasing, and healing the feeling that's attached to it. The pain, the hurt. Because somebody's repressing pain or repressing the fact that they really don't want to leave something behind, but they know they got to. Yeah, because this is what's helping them transform. And that was their comfort zone. They only chose this out of a shadow side, an unhealed aspect. I'm good right now. I'm getting food. What you getting to eat? Something use control tactics to control an individual. Or something's very controlling. This was only chosen out of a comfort zone. It's a lot of memories, or somebody's going back down memory lane of how they were fragile in a situation, fragmented, depressed, repressed and shit, facing a lot of illusions. It's more so of the energy like you gotta. It's the energy like you gotta let something go. You know something ain't no good for you. What is the song "Poison" by Beyonce? And she's like, you're like poison. You know something ain't good for you. It's not good for your soul. It's not good for your mind, body, spirit, blase, 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 right? You know you gotta let something go. But it's like your shadow side wants this. The unhealed version of you wants this. It craves this. This was a comfort zone, or it hit close to home. It reminds you of home. Or it's something from childhood type of energy. You know you gotta let this go, but you really don't want to. Or part of you still holding on. But this is what's gonna help a person actually transform. Because this kept you, it's like it kept you in lack, suffering, rejection, or this occurred in the past. Somebody had your third eye open and that was unexpected. Twin flame, or somebody could have to leave their twin flame behind. It was deception, temptation. You always took losses when it came to this energy. It's just more so with that energy. Unexpected storms happening, or it's like coming into a union for it to collapse. Going upheaval, destruction. Take a loss again. Type of energy. Rejected. Bringing you back to rejection type energy. You only cling to this because it was connected to that shadow side of you, that unhealed side to you. This was what was comfortable. This is what you seen growing up type shit. This is what you crave. If I have daddy issues and the motherfucker doing me or treating me like how my daddy treated me and abandoned me and rejected me, my daddy rejected me. Or somebody daddy could have rejected him type shit. Or mama. What do you think I'm gonna go out and chase? Motherfuckers that's constantly rejecting me, but that's my perception of love. I'm not gonna really chase behind the person. I'm not gonna be with the person that's pouring into me and reassuring me. No, some people actually go for what broke them. My mama, as a man, my mom is the first woman I love, down. But men can get rejecting wounds from their fathers too. It go both ways. You're the first woman I ever loved, ever, out the womb. My daddy, the first man I ever loved, out the womb. If you break my heart, what the fuck you gonna think I'ma chase without being healed? People that break my heart, people that reject me, people that put me down. It depends on what the father wounding is. If you abandon me, it's either I'm gonna cling on and attach to you, cause I don't want you to abandon me, or I'm gonna turn into the snake that bit me and do the abandoning. It's more so that type of energy. Somebody know they gotta leave something behind. But this could be a masculine that operate out of more so feminine energy. Yeah, let me hurry up down. This could be somebody you have a family with. Built a home, whole commitment, remembering, awakening, masculine. Somebody here is going to put you more in self-care energy. Regrets and repressing. Or somebody regret who they had a family with, who they had kids with. Reflecting back. Repressing the fact that they hate that they had a kid with this person. Masculine energy. What can you learn from it? Don't be regretful. Regret who they put their seed in. Somebody like to party a lot. Because somebody was only with somebody to tear them apart. So if a person was in a better position or could take care of a person, and then they had a kid with this person, this is the type of energy that put you on child support or and like child support still take even if you're already in debt. Or let's say like the pandemic happened, right? And when COVID happened, child support still expected the dad to pay child support. So if you lost your job or fell ill, child support still expect payments type shit. It's more so that type of energy of a person realizing who they had a kid with for real and they regret who they have a kid with, started a family with, gave some type of commitment to, or somebody went back to their past and went back to a person they had a kid with, and they regret and they repressing a lot of feelings about how they feel about who they had a kid with. A lot of regret from the situation, operating out of ego and pride towards Virgo Capricorn. Because looks was the only thing that attracted a person to somebody. Ego, pride, vanity. Somebody could be conceited. A feminine. Okay, what about the feminine? So it could go both ways. It's in a self-worth energy and set their expectations high. Somebody did go through an unexpected storm, or the unexpected storm is somebody third eye opening and getting clarity over different situations or of their past type energy, having epiphanies and breakthroughs, stepping outside their comfort zone, stepping out of that south node and going into their north node, done clinging and attaching to things that ain't for their highest good, or seeing people for who they are that's in their south node, having epiphanies and breakthroughs type energy. Something's expected to rock somebody world. Somebody's trying to, a twin flame want to come in and apologize and want forgiveness type energy, and build a solid foundation. But this is somebody's temptation, more so trusting divine timing, or somebody's chasing tail, chasing temptation. Somebody lies and lies and lies. Somebody's very deceptive, or somebody lied about the situation with the parenting dynamic. Like some people try to make shit seem peachy cream, and really it don't be what it seemed behind the scenes type shit. Anything else of this day? It ain't what it seems. Yeah, somebody you guarded towards the twin flame dynamic anyway. You're very guarded. You know something's very toxic. Very fucking toxic. You guarded towards vulnerability, or this person puts you in that type of energy where I'm cool. It's not that I'm necessarily not a vulnerable individual, or somebody's not vulnerable due to their past or who they had kids with, started a family with. Somebody got a whole different perception, a whole different view when it comes to love and parenting dynamics and the lesson of watch who you have a kid with type of energy. Somebody's more so in this energy of being free and they operating out of their higher self, activating themselves or activating their higher self, taking leaps of faith and jumping into different opportunities. Where somebody is operating out of fear and toxicity. My best advice to whomever. So it's definitely two different type of energies down here. For sure. Alright, anything else divine so I can get up out of here? Because I gotta be a mommy first, of course. Now she watching her show like that crazy. Clock it. So like I said, it's more so the energy of like, or it could be the energy of somebody introduced somebody to a vibe before the kids, and then after they had the kids, some people don't expose who they are until the kids is a little bit older, well over older, or somebody's pregnant in the moment. Some people don't see a person's true colors until you do have a kid, because they feel like the kid is what bonds two people together, keep a person stuck. And if somebody was after a person money, if a person goes into debt or finances start to lack a little bit, or you can't provide what you used to provide, if my intent is only after your money, I'm going to really show my ass. I'm going to eventually show myself to be a phony and show that it's all about the money for me, because yeah. Yeah. You got to stay back, mama. Mommy about to get off anyway in a little bit. Let me do this last deck. Yeah, I know you like this show. Ping pong. Like I said, if it's only about debt, I mean, if it's only about money, once debt reaches the surface and a person can't provide the same lifestyle, or a person gets sick, fall ill, get injured, because work injuries is a real thing too. If all that occurs, right, a person really gonna show themselves to be a phony because it was only about the money. So they're not gonna care about your best interest or you healing, or they want you to get the next check. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. They can act for a little bit like, okay, yeah, I'm with you. We're going to ride it out, but you're going to eventually show yourself, because you're not getting your way. When you set boundaries with people that benefited off of you being broken, they throw a fit. They eventually show who they are. So it's more so of that energy. Like, a person can't have this shit for too long. It's going to eventually seep through. Somebody here did go through sexual coercion. It's unwanted sexual activity that is a form of sexual assault. Unwanted sexual activity that happens when peer pressure, tricked, manipulated, threatened, or forced in a non-physical way. So it reminded me of this clip I seen, because that's where I learned this from. Dude was like, basically he go around lying to multiple women, making it seem like he want a relationship, manipulation. Like he want these things, but his ultimate goal is to get sex and dip. And the girl was like, well, why don't you just tell the women what you want and give them the opportunity to decide if that's what they want too? Because there's women out there that want that. He like, no, I don't want them women that want that. I want the women that don't want that. And she's like, okay, so basically you're trying to force somebody to do something, not even force, manipulate a person by making them think it's something else, and it's not that. Okay, makes you think you owe them sex. That's that energy, like where a person take a person on a date and they make you feel like you owe them sex because they took you out on a date. Like, when can we go back to the days courting was normal? Because ain't no way the standard bar is that damn low where you think a person owe you their body because you took them on a date. It's that type of energy. Or lying to get someone to sleep with you. It's a form of sexual. It's called sexual coercion, and it's a real word. Look it up. So take it how it resonates. Somebody here, your manifestations are coming into fruition. Somebody here, you're spiritually inclining. Alright, let me close out, Spirit. Somebody here, you alchemize any form of dark work, dark attacks, anything that was sent to you. Alchemize that shit. The ball is in your court in a situation, and somebody here needs to watch what bridges they burn because you might have to cross them again. Somebody tried to hijack somebody's timeline spiritually. That shit backfire. So somebody tried to manipulate somebody's dreams, destiny, karmic death, or swap it out. Somebody here, you don't want no dealings with the past, honey. Somebody vented to a person or people leaking their business. That's why I said, I was talking about this earlier, and it's crazy it come out. It's that energy of like, okay, when you think of the game telephone that you play as a kid, right? You whisper into somebody's ear and then it go around full circle. And by the time it get back to the person that initially whispered it, it's not even the same. It's been fabricated and shit added in, twist, spins, shit left out. That type of energy. Somebody was venting to a person that was a leak in the, it was a leak in the faucet. You was venting to somebody that was going, once you tell them something, they go to the next person and tell them what you told them. They leaking your business. They leaking your plans. They leaking your information. It's more so of that energy, like, okay. Or you thought that you were exposing somebody and somebody's authentically them through and through. So yeah, you went and leaked the person's business, or it was tea to you to expose. But baby, I would have told that about myself, honey. You ain't have to tell it for me. Let me at least tell my own damn story. Somebody here is playing / abusing magic. Ain't so fun when you gotta lay on your sword. Somebody laying on their own sword in the magic that they played with. Period. That shit reversed. Now you gotta lay on your own sword. And I hope you can eat that shit like these other people did. 666 reflection. Hi. How are you? Somebody's operating out of self-love energy, doing things with self-awareness. It's like making cautious actions, cautious decisions, doing shit with intention. Realigning your focus, balance and harmony, material and spiritual balance. Positive mindset, manifestation, and personally growing. So yeah, it's just that energy. Alright, last shuffle. Digging their own grave. Tried to hijack somebody's timeline spiritually, and now they dropping like flies. There's a lot of death going on around a person, but it's because of the shit that they play with spiritually and the physical. Okay, somebody here take a leap of faith. I'm great. Good to see you. Blessing. Nice to see you too. And I'm glad you're doing great. Or somebody took a leap of faith. Like I said, somebody went back to a baby mama, baby daddy dynamic. And they took a leap of faith there and chose completely wrong. It was just a lesson for a person for real. Somebody could be of Trinidad of descent. Somebody chose streets over the love. Somebody likes to roam the streets. Somebody likes to be a dog in the streets. So let the stray be a stray. Or somebody's really about their life in the streets and they chose to be in the streets. Somebody here got a genuine soul love, with your genuine love coming in. Practice what you preach. Or somebody is planning their future surrounding the person. Or somebody gives a lot of advice, spew out a lot of shit, and they don't practice what they preach. They're the fakest thing in the book. Somebody want to be more than friends with a person. Somebody do not want to be just somebody's friend. This keep coming out heavy on that energy. Like somebody do not like that you friend zone them. They look at you more than a friend. It's the energy of like, I'm in love with my friend. Can't access your energy. These people are banished out your energy, and that's why they gotta lay on their sword when it comes to their magic. Confirmation. Somebody here let their guard down, or somebody's gonna let their guard down in a situation that's a genuine love, a soul love. And this person is planning their future surrounding this person, or you guys are if this hasn't happened, this is something that's going to happen, where you guys are going to be discussing plans about the future, and they're going to be very serious about these plans, and they're going to actually execute it. One thing I learned is a person can tell you something all day, but the actions follow suit next. The action match their words, then it's sincere. But if the words and the actions not lining up, look at the actions, not the words. That's how you get manipulated, when you just go off of words versus actions. Both got to follow each other. Alright? Somebody going to be in like a monogamous relationship. Somebody's putting the pieces together. Fate sealed. Somebody straight. Past energy. Somebody hopped on the hate train in the past. So it's that energy like, not only are you hating on me, but you the type of person that play it close, sit back, listen to everything I'm going through, listen to all my struggles, listen to all my business, all my information, and then you go to the people that's hating on me and you're co-signing with the bullshit and leaking my business. You giving them shit. I ain't even giving them the bullets to load the gun. You gave them the bullets to load the gun and use ammo against me. It's that type of energy. Who gave them the bullets? Shit, this person did. The fuck? Okay. Magic don't have a grip on said person. That shit over with, yeah. So somebody hopped on a hate train and was hating on a person, clicked up with more people and co-signed them, sat back in rooms where they hating on you, and that's a form of co-signing. You sitting back listening to the dogdom, and then this person, that's why you gotta watch some people that come back and be like, whatchamacallit said this, and because what did you say? What 2 cents did you put in? Because if you fuck with me, why are they so comfortable to dog me to you? It's that type of energy where they step back and co-sign, but not only did they co-sign and sit and have a good listening ear, they added in information that they knew about you. So it's that game of 2 truths and 1 lie. They add in truths and they don't even know if this person's spewing out lies or whatever. They not even close to me. You're close to me. How the fuck do they know what I got going on in my business? It's you. It's that type of energy. Somebody weird. Weird as fuck, if you ask me. You are a good mom, and I wish you was my wife or woman because you are a beautiful person inside and outside. You got that fire. Thank you. That's all love. Thank you so much. You can't eat that, baby. Give it to mommy. Babies get into everything. You blink an eye. Into something. Somebody here, the mind is limitless. Keep manifesting, and karmics are getting readings. Somebody here, you passed the test recently. I don't know what you did. I don't know what the test was, but you passed that shit. Somebody here, the karmics, people that came up against you, they also get readings. Karmics. What karmics getting readings? Or that's how they know when to attack a person, because they be stalking somebody spiritually, digging their own grave. Or they do magic on a person, get readings to see if the magic is working. Baby, you digging your own grave, because look what's under. Immune to the spiritual attacks, not affecting you or others. If somebody can't necessarily keep a close eye on you, or you cut these people off and you cut the person, the middleman off, they watch readings or they get readings personally done to see if the magic that they're sending out is affecting you. It's that type of energy. And whether they're being misled, misguided, so then they keep spending their money, or somebody's being misled and they got them thinking, yeah, the magic's working. Yeah, this person's going through this, that, and the third. Really, in reality, you're immune to the spiritual attacks. It's not affecting you or anything around you. They're falling on their own source. So it's like they hate. They're so driven by hate, they can't even see that they're falling in the shit that they sending out. Confirmation. So it's more so the energy of like, oh, okay, well, yeah, shit. Or they're not putting the pieces together of what's happening in their life and the spiritual attacks that they sent out. They not putting the pieces together. They're more so like, oh, and did this happen to that person? And did this happen? It's that type of energy, but they don't, whether they do or don't know, they're so focused and obsessing with it affecting you, they don't care if their life is destructing. So then they go and get readings to see if it's affecting a person. And what the reader's not telling them is they're digging their own grave. It's fucked up because the reader just want the money. Or this is the person they're going to get magic done. These are practitioners they're going to get the dark magic. They're not telling them the repercussions of their actions, the what ifs. They ain't even do their research on the person they attacking. Type shit like, whatever floats your boat. Somebody here, this could be a soulmate, a karmic soulmate, could be cloning your energies. They sit back, study you, and then come in to try to act like they on the same frequency, vibration, cloak themselves in your energy, and that mask is falling off. Somebody here going through a level up. Like I said, they so confirmation. They so hell-bent on your life destructing and the attacks coming to you and causing harm to you. You're leveling up. It's that song by Sierra. It's called Level Up. And she said, I turn my losses into my comeback on 100. More talking. No, less talking, more action. You just gonna see coming. And she said she turned her life, shit that she go through, into like lessons and blessings and shit like that. Somebody, karmics. Somebody's gonna be real scarred, triggered. Karmics hate to see you coming. I'm telling you, they need to surrender and let this shit go. Cause they dig in their own grave. They hate seeing you coming, or they hate seeing you level up, which is driving they hate too. Because it's like, instead of accepting defeat, they operate out of ego and pride and vanity. So they're not going to accept defeat and lay on their sword. They want to attack and attack and attack more. And the more that you level up, the more they try to prey on you and attack you. But they're not seeing the shit that's going on in their life. And they're not putting the pieces together that every time I send out an attack, some fuck shit happened in my life. Something happened or people die. They're not putting the pieces together at all. It's kind of sad. But that's what happened when you're driven by anger and hate and envy. Somebody hates seeing you coming, or it's a reminder of the shit that they did to you. They hate seeing your face. They hate seeing you speak up. They hate seeing you fucking posting. Surrender and let go. They need to surrender and let go. Or somebody here needs to surrender and let go. Somebody seeing signs and synchronicities or something and need to listen to the signs of synchronicity. Somebody is a gold digger. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no bro. Alright, this is what I'm going to close out with, y'all. Somebody pushed you away because they had other options. That's the truth. You wonder why they acting funny or moving stiff on you is because they had other options and they couldn't even out their time, so they had to make a choice confirmation. 111 and 1111 came out, and that's confirmation was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, somebody here, you're going into new beginnings. This is going to bring you alignment, or you are in alignment, which is allowing these new beginnings to manifest and come in. Divine is guiding you. You're getting a lot of divine guidance. A lot of manifestations is coming in. Intuition, spiritual growth, love, and relationships. It's a new chapter in love and in your life. It's like a new beginning, a new book. Like, okay, yeah, that was that chapter. Now you're finna open up a whole new chapter when it comes to your love life. Or beginning of a new relationship. A boost of action and confidence and motivation. So your ancestors are more so aiding and boosting. I said 222 on the clock. Somebody's ancestors is more so making sure a person stand on business, is operating out of this action energy, boosting their action energy, making sure they're move your feet, lose your seat. They making sure you move your motherfucking feet. They're boosting your confidence and they're boosting your motivation. So you got the motivation and the confidence to take action on what you're trying to do. Somebody tried to make it seem desperate, but the real is coming out, or that was some secrets that's being revealed. Like, how you trying to play on this person's top and make them seem desperate, and really in reality, first of all, you manipulating this person, but then going behind their back and lying on them and hating on them and what? Like, come on, man. Our foundation was never solid. The depth can tear us apart, because that's the oldest trick in the book. That's the oldest test in the book when it comes to spirituality. Especially if divine knows your intent is to use a person, yeah, shit will start to dry up. Because you're going to eventually show your true colors and show your real self. It's the oldest fucking trick in the book. Now, granted, sometimes you with the wrong person and you start losing shit, and that's a sign. But sometimes it's for you for them to expose themselves for who they really are. Because 99 problems a bitch should never be one or a dude. But money, you can always build success. You can always build riches. You can always build wealth. Somebody tried to take a divine being life. Ancestors getting that shit back in blood. These are people that done plotted on you, tried to take your life, tried to backdoor you, some more shit. And your ancestors is getting it back in blood. Bitch, come get it back in blood. And they is. And they the fuck is. Oop. Getting my daughter up. So it's just more so the energy of like, these people hated on you, attacked you with magic, tried to take your life, chose over you, picking and choosing ass energy, leaking your business, leaking your information, leaking your moves. You wondering why you ended up in backdoor attempts. It's the person that was closest to you the whole time, leaking your information, leaking your moves. Alright? Or you wonder why this don't feel right. Something feel off. How the fuck this person know where I'm at and how I'm moving? Now you know. It was somebody underneath your nose the whole time, leaking your moves and leaking where you was going and what you was going through and leaking, well, whatchamacallit gonna be here? How the fuck they keep... Now you know. Y'all, I'm finna get up out of here because my daughter getting busy again. I love you all. Oh, no ma'am. You ripped it. No. She ripped my card, y'all. She ripped my card. No ma'am. Leave it alone. I love you too, but no. Alright, I love you all, my spiritual gang. Love, namaste. You know about this bitch. I call back all my energy, my power, and I return yours back to you. I love you all so much, and I release you guys with nothing but love, light, and healing energy. All my information will be in the description box, from my business card, digital business card, to my Patreon group chat, to any donations to my channel. I'm out, I say, and mwah.